All right. So today we're continuing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I was curious about our positioning in the game itself because I've not looked at any tutorials or anything of any sort really for the entirety of this playthrough. So I don't know, I didn't know where we were after Winchester and with this Sigurd thing about to start. I was like, is this getting into the end or do we have like five more chapters? We're kind of at the end of the game's main story, but I also want to preface that I discovered that some of the talking moments with Sigurd in this game are actually key moments when the game decides what ending you get, which to me is extraordinarily unfair in a way to determine what ending you get for your work in the game. To me it just feels kind of rude because what I looked up pretty much tells me that I'm not going to get the true ending for this game because you get three strikes and there's like five or six moments that I've played this game for nearly 200 hours, and the fact that five brief talk moments of yes no questions, multiple choice questions, essentially a yes or no, in like five or six instances of talking with Sigurd and Basim determine your end result of the entire RPG seems really, really, really unfair and fucking lame, if I'm putting it bluntly. I looked at all the moments. I just spent the past half hour remembering and combing through the videos for moments that I did not remember what choice I made in them. And I'm pretty sure we're not getting the true ending to the game. And the killer for me was, so here's a few of them. So having a relationship with Ranvi in this game is one of those. And that really doesn't seem like anything that's plot relevant to the game itself in any instance. Nothing comes up about it ever. But that is, if you do that, then, oh, that's a strike. You are one strike closer to not getting the real ending of the game. If you don't give Dag the axe when you fight and kill him, that is a strike. I didn't remember if I did or not, and I did give him the axe, so that didn't count against me. Here's how far back it goes. If you decide to bring some of the money from the raid at Kjotvig's in the first part of the game, if you bring some money with you, that is a strike. So that sucks, and we did that. If you There was a argument with the artist guy and the lady who makes the boats earlier with Sigurd. He comes in and he's like, why are you making decisions for me? And we're like, we were told we can do this and that you were busy or whatever. And that was actually the third strike that I was worried about because I didn't remember what decision I made, because you can either say, yeah, I'll just do. Here's the thing. If you follow Sigurd and just go along with the madness of being like, yeah, okay, whatever, you're God, and you just agree with everything Basim says about him and all that. If you agree with Sigurd in his insanity, you will get the real ending. If you have some sort of opinion, like real opinion of Sigurd, and you try to like actually be more of a character with, like, if you side with Eivor, you kind of lose. If you side with Sigurd, you win, which is entirely kind of antithetical to the story in the game a little bit, because you're with Eivor, you're like, this guy, why is our brother going crazy? And Basim's kind of behind him with it. But if you go along with it, then you win, it seems. And that seems kind of really annoying to me. But yeah, so in that argument in the hall, that was in like part 10, I believe. It was before we did the Yervikshire stuff. And we contradicted Sigurd about like, hey, is the penalty you're putting on this guy right or wrong? We said no. And of course, because that's not what Sigurd wants, and he gave us a little futs about it. And that was apparently a strike. So that sucks. What other strikes were there? If we had an argument with Basim and Sigurd at one point during Oxenfordshire, and if we chose to punch either of them, which we had the option to, we did not. It's funny, when I rewatched some of these pieces and it gave me these prompts multiple times back months ago, I was like, I think this might be plot relevant and I'm not sure which one to choose. So I knew that these were like, these seem kind of important, but I don't know why. And that was another instance. It's like, I really hate both of you in this instance, and it would be funny to see Eivor punch Basim, but we chose not to, and then we just skipped. We just didn't punch Sigurd at all, because it seemed kind of pointless. So that didn't count against us. It's the dumb things of the Ranvi thing counted against us. Taking the money at the start of the game to help the village was a penalty against us. And it seems that not agreeing with Sigurd about the penalty he gave the artist dude earlier in the game counted against us as well. So apparently that means we're not getting the true ending, and that's it, folks. So, here we go. This is apparently the climax of the story regarding Sigurd and Basim and the assassins for the most part. There is a section after this involving the Hamptonshire area of the game, which I will not talk about much. I just glanced over it. I saw that there's going to be we're essentially going to invade and raid Hamptonshire and Winchester after all the Sigurd and Basim Assassin's Creed stuff happens. And that should be roughly the end of the game. I didn't see an exact, you'll see the credits roll kind of thing. I didn't see any of that. I don't know if it'll happen after this section or after the Winchester stuff. But looking into the fact that it's like, oh, there is a very important moment for a quote-unquote... I don't even know how big a deal the true ending is. I don't know if it's just some weird issue stuff or if it, locks off a part of the game or something like that. I just know that I'm annoyed that these mundane little moments regarding Sigurd actually have penalties to them. And that's pretty much just it. If you start this... Here's my advice. If you start this game and you don't agree with Sigurd, just agree with him. Just agree with him. Don't have a weird relationship with Ranvi for fun. That's the thing, it's all for fun. You're trying to have fun with the video game, and it's like... I was surprised I actually didn't punch Basim in the video footage I saw, because it was like, yeah, that would be kind of funny to do that, but the lore seems to take itself extremely seriously, so... Anyway, we're going to start this and see how this goes.
Eivor, the time has come.
Right.
Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Ranvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
I will also tell you, trying to find each of those moments where you can get a penalty strike, I had to really comb through. We're talking tens of, at least tens and tens. I've played this game for almost 200 hours, but tens and tens and tens of hours of footage just skimming through it all just to look for the moments. It's just like, the Dag fight was surprisingly hard to find for some reason. I forgot exactly when it happened, but I did eventually find it.
My love.
Hey, if I break up with you, will that revoke the penalty? I don't believe it does, so... Yeah, I don't believe it does. I think once it happens is what I kind of looked at, so...
I want to see the Alliance map.
Too late. Yeah, and then there's also Vinland, which if and we do it, it's going to be after the main story campaign.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father, and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
How many years have we been here?
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Yeah, I don't know entirely what the heck is going to happen up here. I glanced through it all, and all I'm aware of is that there's a lot of boss fights, apparently. That is apparently most of what this chapter is going to be, is a lot of boss fights. I don't know what it's going to be like. It shouldn't be too difficult, given our character. How many arrows do we have? I could go for one more, but we don't. Does the Assassin Bureau have any arrows up near it? I don't think it does. No, I don't see any.
Sigurd,
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
to Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on.
And he just vanished. It's his new magical god powers. Yeah. It just, seeing that as, whoa, the sail, okay, the sail is having fun. We can just fast travel. But yeah, seeing that there's just a checklist of multiple choice moments that determines the outcome of this RPG, that is so frustrating to me. That's like playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, either of them, and the only way you get, like, why were you in the water? You having a dip before you go? It's like you're playing a really long RPG, you're having a great time with it, having your own story with it and all that, but then underneath it all, you find out that the developers have their own little, almost contrarian checklist to make it so... It just feels so contrarian to have these moments and to do the opposite of what you're expected to kind of feel about in the moment be the answers. It's just really a really weird decision that I don't like.
Father spends his days in the meat halls and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
And it's vividly annoying for me for this game, because this game means a lot to me.
That hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
You come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
In any case, I'll get off it. We'll see what happens with this. I have no idea what the heck we're doing with Sigurd here.
Another?
We're going to meet his dad, apparently. Where is he? He's behind us? Okay, over there. I'm gonna guess he's in this house.
He never leaves.
From sunup to sundown.
Nope.
Once, just once, I'd have him take a bath.
He was a king once, that. You never know when the wind sucks.
Think you can swill with the best? What for a grin?
Oh, he's in the ale house.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor. By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you
Stop.
both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr. What happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the wreckage of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
Interest you. You robbed me of my wealth when you left for England.
Yeah.
I presume you would do it again.
Not my idea.
You left us with nothing when you pledged for King Harald. We took only what we deserved.
The funny thing for me is that decision was years ago for me, so I totally did not remember if we did it or not.
I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
What have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed, always at his beck and call, and that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I don't know. I'm supposed to just agree with what everything Sigurd says, so I don't know. May you find peace. You lack courage. You didn't trust us. What's this last answer supposed to mean? I don't get it.
You should have told us of your plan to bend the knee to Harald.
And spared me the shame of seeing my father debase himself like a gutted pig.
You are right. I owed you the truth, and for that I am sorry. But I will not apologize for what I did.
Then I have nothing left to say to you.
My son, please.
Sigurd, wait.
I have spoken my words, and he has spoken his. And from this class came bitterness. What more need be said?
I wish you well, Sigurd, in spite of all that has happened. I hope you find what you seek, and that it brings you peace.
It will. Our destiny awaits. Do not linger long.
I know you love him, Eivor. I know you trust him. But do not follow him blindly into darkness or despair.
I have tried not to, but apparently I was kind of supposed to just agree with him. Yes, I'm going to be spiteful and bitter about that for probably the rest of the game. You don't pull the rug out under someone who has played this game like this. That's just really, really annoying. In any case, right, so what's next, Sigurd? What's next on your little tourist checklist here in Norway?
I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Abel. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
Still dwelling on your father.
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them, how present they are, like memories of yesterday.
We have come a long, long way in search of the hazy vision, Sigurd. Be careful.
Good Eivor. I would not lead you blindly into the unknown. Have faith that what I know is true, and where we go is real.
You should know, you are not alone in this. I too have had...
I just want to point out him saying have faith immediately just connected some neurons in my head of Dutch, Red Dead 2. It's the same thing, except in this game you're supposed like you go along with Dutch through the actual story campaign and have to do what he says until the very literally the last chapter when you're running away from everything, and it's the point of the game, a point in the game to go against Dutch and Micah and Bill and Javier, but yeah, in this game, it's just like a background thing, and it's not a core part of the plot, really. It's just an attribute, and it's, man, it, like, if they, I don't know, man. It's just like following a crazy guy
What did they foretell?
for the sake of the story, but it was done way better in Red Dead 2.
leading me into shadows.
Sigurd is barely part of this story, to be honest.
Wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the world tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of great betrayal. What form it takes, I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oath, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
It did also just strike me that Odin's been with Eivor the whole course of this game, and Sigurd's missing an arm, which represents Tyr in Norse mythology. They're having Odin go up against Tyr. Is that what they're doing here?
You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
This game, it is one of my favorite games, but it is being rather annoying right now. Reach the northernmost fjord. That was weird.
Off we go!
All right. Okay, I know where we're going. I don't believe I've been there in a recording, but
Run up to sail!
I've already been up around here and inside that place.
Yes. I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This is going to be a section of minutes of just walking and sailing, pretty much.
Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. Good luck.
Bend and Break is a pretty good song by Keane.
These earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
But we've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful fuel.
We hold our own axe.
I do wonder about that fortress over there. I haven't really been able to get in there, to my knowledge.
As painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the flame, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. She was as mad as the ocean's wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him. And no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in meat halls. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I'm with you, brother. Until the end.
Okay. Yeah, we still also haven't gotten Thor's hammer. I don't think you can get Thor's hammer until you get the entire Thor armor set. I don't believe I have that. But the hammer's lodged in the mountains over there. Maybe someday. Yeah, we're gonna be walking up this hill.
Keep moving forward.
There's a very large cave up there.
Know my own mind. We will cut through this winter sheet like swords through straw. Do not worry.
To perish on a lonely fjord would be the shame of our clan.
Ha! That we would.
Alright, we're almost here. There are polar bears up here, if I remember right.
Yes, this feels familiar. Eivor, we will press on. The rest of you, wait here.
It's okay, guys. Just roll the windows down. You'll be fine. You know, you won't freeze to death out here.
Into this kingdom of snow.
Sigurd, can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin. Revel in this, Eivor. We walk the footpath of the gods.
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow?
To glory.
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With a ship, where we have meat and food to warm us.
No, we must confront the omens and honor the gods. They will not seek or find you. We must go to them.
We would be poor company, with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor. Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch.
He's technically right. There's a cave up here, so... I have a feeling this game's gonna... I hope things, like, get insane or something, because right now if we just go up there and we have to fight him in a cave, this is gonna be a really disappointing end to this game. The game itself is still one of my favorites. It'll be an amazing... Well, it is an amazing game. It's fantastic. And I have a lot of memories for it. But, yeah... The final fight, the final boss, if it's just going up there and fighting him in a cave, it's gonna be really, really just it's gonna be so empty of a feeling doing that.
It must be near. I know the shape of these rocks. Yes, we are close.
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
Yeah, it's up ahead. Yeah, my question is, there were polar bears last time I was out here.
There. That frozen lake. This must
Yeah,
be-
there's still polar bears.
There lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There, the cave. Within hides the sacred gate.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any polar bears around the cave, which is nice. Oh, dude! Come on! You good? I like how his stump is just kind of flailing for some reason. It looks like he's trying to swing a weapon. Okay. Yeah, that just kind of looks like a weird animation issue. I don't know. I don't have a stump arm. I don't know if that's a weird thing that actually does happen or not, if you just have
The ice looks
a stump.
fragile.
Right. So, what are we doing in here, man?
My heart races. This is it.
Oh, there's an Isu door.
This door. Have you seen this before? The space above. The Saga stone sat there. It did not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nokvat uns membro trurvondi vorde solas vras gnokadide unsum huchas reis derae chas saunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
Oh my god, there was like there was like some I don't know, the instrument is missing me right now. It was like bells or something, but it's that weird in between. It's like a marimba, but not. Made it all seem magical, like some Disney movie. That, right there, those bells.
Fate will lead us onward.
It's that kind of stereotypical wizardry music.
Hoerasi.
Man, we don't even have voice command elevators in modern times.
Sigurd, I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
This vessel, was it crafted by dwarves?
It is finely made, that much is true. I doubt Gunnar could hammer a piece any finer.
In this cavern, so deep and humming with magic.
I was gonna say, the game must be loading a rather large new place,
There, the old tree.
if the load screen was that long.
What is this?
See how proudly she sits, how beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together,
Skalds would cry to behold such a sight.
and there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's great hall.
This is gonna be the time when the plot is gonna be like, Sigurd wasn't crazy, you were wrong all along, Eivor, and I hate that. I'm not a fan of that kind of writing. That's just duh. Yeah, it looks like something from Thor: The Dark World. I also have some weird kind of like Tron vibes being in here for some reason. I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. I'm just taking a look.
Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
I have never seen something so grand.
This shrine is ours. It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
You know there's gonna be a fight here when you see these littered around.
Yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by the sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
Sigurd, take great care. We should not tinker with the tools of the gods.
You speak for yourself.
Actually, yeah, there's just a dead person on there.
I see that now. I know it.
I didn't see them when we walked
Take
up.
your place at the center there, and you will see.
Who is that? I want to pull out my bow, but it won't let me. I want to zoom in on them.
Sigurd!
Yeah, the weird part is yeah, focus. Can I?
Is that Svala, Volka's mother? How did she come to be here?
Oh, Volka's mom. Okay. Yeah, so the visions lady who lets us go to like Asgard and such, kind of the medicine lady kind of person, that's her mom, I guess. Okay.
Will you give us a guest discover?
You know, it's a regular trip to the doctor's office. Okay, this is not our bedroom.
What is this place?
I don't really have any ability to, like, attack or anything.
Hey, Dranger, welcome! The Javi returns to lead us to victory. Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mean, brother.
Straight for straight. Fight for glory.
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome.
Are you Volka's mother? Svala?
You have a keen eye, Wolfgist.
After all this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here and sing a victory song.
He's got his arm back.
What is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vigor as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
The battle horn blows! Come, dear! To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
Whoa, we were inside Eivor for a moment. That was weird. So we have the giant world tree here. Menu not available. That's cool. I have a feeling that this realm, I'm thinking of this like in out of bounds boundary kind of logic. I have a feeling this realm might be out of bounds in the Asgard map, given that the world tree is here. I don't think the developers would go through porting the world tree into another map, given how much data it probably has attached to it. I think this is in the out of bounds area for Asgard. Like on that land continent that you see when you're there that you don't have access to. This is probably somewhere out there. That was cool. That's kind of cool, just one-hit kills. Doesn't matter who, just everybody. Just the gore. The amount of gore of all these body parts. It's ridiculous. What you doing up here, man?
Sigurd, this place is incredible.
Enough with those sword flies. You and I must fight.
The battle we never had.
And hold nothing back. For here we need not fear a thing. Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla.
At last,
He doesn't hurt me.
end of infinite battle.
Oh my god, look at the damage I do to him, though.
You will taste the meal of iron before the day.
Brother!
Worry not, Eivor. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day is done.
Alright.
What just happened?
Is it Groundhog Day or what?
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mead, brother.
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
Yeah, the combat stuff is just kind of ridiculous. Oh, there you are. What are you doing, man?
Bit to the marrow's bed.
It's gone again.
You've lost your arm.
And again it will return.
Father, is that you? That cannot have been my father.
Okay, yeah, Eivor's straight up having a freak out.
The Javi returns to lead us to victory.
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It is quite something.
Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you?
My father, Varian. Have you seen him in this hall?
I have not. Should he be here?
No, he died a coward. Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I've seen him.
Cast aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
Right. Sure. You know, I'm starting to think Eivor doesn't exactly like Valhalla.
Show yourself.
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
I keep trying to find a way to, like, cheese through the walking animation it keeps forcing me in so I can, like, move forward faster.
Baron? Father?
Oh no, the doors are open again. Eivor, Eivor. Every day we eat food and then they open the door and let us run free.
Where is he?
It's like when you have, it's like in school when you have to learn stuff when you have to go to school and then you get what is it called? Oh, recess. It's been so long since I've been in, like, grade school. I'm just like, what is the word for when you get let out of your classes? Oh, right, recess. You're stuck in there and then they're like, oh, it's time for recess, and you go outside. And your arm is missing again.
Next time I lose this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of his injuries?
Never.
Wait. Father?
Whoa! Yeah, he's fine. He's missing his eye! Oh no! It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna grow back. See? That was so brutal. Oh, I felt that one. Eivor's like, I don't like it here. Yeah, it's straight up just Groundhog Day.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense. I brought you someone. Luke.
My Eivor! There you are! What a warrior you have made of yourself! I am overfilled with pride. How did you find your way here? You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united? We fought, father, but you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned.
Yeah, I think you brought him back, Sigurd.
Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you.
Exactly. I just said, I called it.
And I can do as I please.
Yeah, Sigurd's controlling the simulation.
To see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you and his clan.
No. He...
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come.
Sigurd discovered VR chat and now just wants to live in it forever.
Battle beckons.
That's amazing.
How is all this possible?
Oh, this place is pretty stiff today. You see? Nobody wants to party anymore. It was all a lie. Swallow, what's with you? Oh, never mind. They're already out there having fun.
How were the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No, that cannot be true. None of this feels right.
Do not despair, Eivor. Look. Your friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
No, they are not real. This place is a lie.
Yeah, to me the funniest thing about this is that this is like a weird animus kind of construct device that we're latched into now. It straight up is just like some sort of VR chat type thing where you can just create avatars of the characters you like and pretend it's real.
This can be whatever you wish it
I've never used VR chat, but I know people who do, and this is kind of the weird offsetting vibe I get from it. I'm with Eivor on this. It's just like, yeah,
Feel here is an
it's fun, but
I would sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal, not like out there.
You want this? To live inside a lie?
I have to tell you, touch grass.
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief.
How'd you get in this room where that device was anyway?
Dear Volka, and came here.
Did you like dig through the walls?
I wish you well, Swallow. But this is not for me. I must find Sigurd.
I mean, I assume he's just over here somewhere. Actually, yeah, how far out of... Oh, there is a very small boundary here for all this. Okay. Nobody's chasing after me. Okay, there he is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was time-based or if I have to kill an amount of enemies first.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now, and return to England with me. Our people need us.
No, I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful, capable. A god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
One thing I will say as an interruption about the true story ending. I am aware from that list that it did say that the true ending involves Sigurd going back to England with us, and if we don't get it, he stays in Norway. I'm not sure if that means he stays in this device or not, or if he just hangs out in Norway. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here, you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day the same empty war, the same hollow victory, spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass.
Touch grass, once again. This is telling people to go touch grass. Turn off the video game. It's like Metal Gear Solid 2, or Metal Gear Solid, whichever one. Turn off the game, Snake.
I know you do.
Turn it off. Go outside. It's like the ending to Moon.
It is time to leave.
You're done with the game. Go outside.
Yes, I will follow you everywhere till the end of my life.
I like that message. I do.
All right. We go.
No, you stay.
Odin?
I do not give you leave to go.
What? Is he real? Has he been real this whole time? I thought he was like a Jedi ghost, Force ghost thing or something. Why do we have facial hair now?
Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find.
Oh god, we're in like the original starting clothes. Odin, what's going on? Are we gonna have to fight him?
I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor. Your reputation is a song warriors will sing forever. You are the wolf-kissed one who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back.
I don't trust him.
You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red. You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it. Stand aside. My people need me. I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed. You gave me nothing. It was all me. Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe. You were a fly buzzing in my ear. How dare you deny me?
Yeah.
Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods.
Okay. No, 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 no. No world map.
Diminish yourself? Your corpse hole is nothing but a dream. Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this
Can I run away from it? Like, I could probably take him. Oh, dear lord.
with me. Do dreams
Can I unequip this? No?
do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not?
I would like to unequip the axe if he has some weird control over it, please. How do I do that?
Greatest glories. Then I'm done with dreaming.
I don't know how to unequip it. It's not letting me. Oh, I just have to click off of it. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye.
Take up your axe.
I have a feeling he doesn't have a... Here's the thing. He doesn't have a health bar. That's why I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to fight this guy. Oh, okay. Is there a way out of here? I don't see any way out of here. How big is this arena? Where is he? He's over there.
Why do you flee from the truth?
Yeah, he doesn't have a health bar. Is this a I don't know what's going on. I'm like, do I need to just survive or what? Okay, I've hit an invisible wall. Well, what were those? What are those? Oh, that's creepy. That's actually creepy that there's stuff down there. Oh, whoa, that's kind of cool. There's a wall. So this is some sort of separate chamber. This is a room in the game. This isn't like some sort of sphere. Well, it might be spherical in shape, but like this isn't some just dome they put over an existing land. This is some little realm. Yeah, that's creepy. There's just NPCs down there. Huh. Right.
You are a leader of Einherjar. Fight upon my command. Do not flee your destiny. You are mine. Do not turn away. You are a leader of Einherjar. Fight upon my command. You are mine.
Yeah, those are characters. Those are people down there. They're moving with like idle animations. Okay, let's get back into the arena. Alright, that was neat. Maybe there might be more. So this is not just some sort of like endless realm of any sort. This is a weird enclosed structure. I don't see any other character models though. So... Alright.
Come back.
Can he hurt me? He can, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, I just feel like I'm stuck here.
Your place is here.
Okay, we've hit an invisible wall again. This might be boring, but I am just kind of like trying to observe what area we're in right now. Also, if you hear a dog barking in the background, it sounds like my neighbor's walking their dog or something. Okay, we're gonna re-equip the axe. He's running towards us, kinda. Okay, he's dragging us back. Maybe he has to do this a couple times for something to happen. Like, is this vision just gonna end if we run out of bounds at some point? Is he supposed to kill us? I honestly don't know if this is like a forced death or not even. I'm gonna try actually fighting this guy now, even though to me it seems incredibly pointless. Come at me. You're Odin. Are you scared? Do it. Do it, Anakin. I'm not gonna lie, this whole confrontation with Odin is, in my opinion, this is pretty lame. I don't know what's going on. What requirements are there for this? When is it gonna end, is my big question. Is this bugged, is my other question. I don't know. I assume not. Look, I'm good. Oh, can I do like I don't even have my abilities or anything.
Fight upon my command. You are mine.
Is there a way out of here? I'm kind of done with this Ubisoft. This fight sucks.
You are mine. Do not turn away. Come back.
Are we done here? Right. So, I'm going to do the only smart thing right now and double check if this is how it's supposed to actually be going. So, Valhalla Odin fight. How to beat Odin. Okay. As the protagonist falls in the fight with Odin, Sigurd and Randvi will bring Eivor back to their feet. Oh, that's what those NPCs underneath the map are supposed to be. Okay. So, after a couple of deaths, the game will inform players that Odin controls Eivor's axe, preventing them from reaching Sigurd. But I figured that out on my own. Fighting and beating Odin in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is easy. They only need to drop their axe, which they can do by entering the inventory menu. I did that from the... Oh, fuck, man. Fuck this game sometimes. Right, so... we just have to let him kill us. That's straight up what it is. The game doesn't tell you that. I already figured out how to finish and win this fight, but the game doesn't want me to do it yet.
You are a leader, Vanehead.
So I just have... Can he fight me faster is the main question. The problem here is that I have healing abilities, so he's gonna have to wail on me to take me down.
Do not flee your destiny.
I'm not fleeing anything. This is gonna take a bit of time. That's kind of a mild I'm so specced out that it's inconvenient for me to die.
You are mine. Do not.
Can I just lay here and let him do this? It's working. Yeah, we're staying here. This is the hardest I have ever seen an NPC try to kill us.
Why do you flee?
It was real, okay.
Stand. Do not flee your destiny.
No, we're out of here now.
Your place is here with me.
Yeah, awesome game. Awesome.
Take up your axe.
I'll not lie, that was good. This is a good scene.
Coward of cowards! Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble-down thrall!
Right. No, we're good, man. We're good. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's Hatham is here even. I 10 out of 10 expect this music for this scene to be copyright claimed by some organization.
Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, wisdom, glory,
No.
power.
No!
What more do you need?
I'm a Jedi. Go back to the dark side. Whoa. Banished. Right. I know I talked a bit over that dramatic moment, but I'm also trying to combat the algorithmic system.
Good. Are you with me? Sigurd!
The Hanged One awakes. Feet upon the ground once more.
Eivor, be careful. Basim, what is this?
Come closer, Avon. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Basim.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you track us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, wolf-kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him.
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead ravens.
Are you hurt? It is nothing. Go. Kill that background.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My
Is he up above?
This is a
He doesn't hit hard, which is fine. Oh, I saw him move.
Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Oh, he reflected my arrow, I think.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you. What does battle serve? Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
I love how my last thrust attack is just... Whoa, I thought he was jumping up there. Okay.
Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course.
Yeah, I still don't entirely know what Basim's on about. His son? I remember his talk about his son. I know what he means about that, but what does that have to do with us?
My son will not have suffered in vain.
You talk nonsense, like an alehouse drunk.
Oh, come on. Fine, Basim, you want to play dirty like that? I can do dirty and make you stinky. Yeah, he doesn't hurt much at all, so this is not the biggest deal of a fight.
You are resigned to this. So be it.
It is amusing how the walls are trying to give me, like, health items and stuff.
You will not die in peace. You will never see your home or people.
Yeah, he straight deflects arrows. That's kind of neat. You don't come across enemies like that too much in this game, I don't think. Got him. Stun attack. Okay.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward, face me. Fight me here.
Unless I get an answer for what Basim's doing here, then I'm gonna have to look up some stuff after I'm done playing this today. Because it doesn't... I don't know why he's here. Something about his son?
Be on your guard, Sigurd.
Does he believe that Eivor killed his son or something in some form? I don't know.
Sigurd, be careful. He's coming for you.
Okay, we're back at the device.
Oathbreaker, you die here.
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here. Not by your hand.
I will leave you here to die.
Quite literally, I don't think this guy has enough strength to kill me. Oh, he's gonna put him in the device!
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Now's its fire! Sigurd!
Does he still live? He does. But in darkness.
Hmm.
Good.
So,
How long had Basin been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess.
yeah, I don't entirely... So Basim was like the main antagonist by the end of the game? What? Okay. That's kind of a good switcheroo.
Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment.
So this is the moment where it tallies up if we, like, betrayed Sigurd and such and determines if we get the real ending, apparently.
Rage. It had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
Let's see what happens.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Paid no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It is a long journey and I am not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I cannot return to England with you. That is not my home. Not now.
What are you saying?
I know about you and Rugby.
Okay, yeah, so...
Spite of me, I should challenge you for such a betrayal. But I'm not fit for such a fight.
I understand. Is that all?
And when I returned to the settlement, your pattern of disobedience continued.
Yep, there it is, the whole argument thing.
And you openly defied me.
I believed you were wrong then. I still do.
My grievances go back further still. You stole my father's...
Yep, three strikes.
I believe I should have stopped you then. A true leader would have stopped that thought before it took form.
I knew. I knew we were not going to get the true ending, I guess, or whatever.
This is not a decision I made lightly, Eivor. You are family. You were my drinker. But here, our paths must diverge.
Brother, please stay. Your place is with us, in England. Our home is your home. My road forward has been a muddy one, slick with blood and tears. But we can reach its end together. Let us face new foes and greater glories together.
Since my captivity, I felt you were cold and distant. But here your words glow with heart fire, kindness. All right. All right. I will come. But only if I may counsel you from time to time to be better than you are.
I expect nothing less.
You have a stormy look.
Years ago, before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England, of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
Well, he said he's going to come back with us to England. I don't know what that entirely means. Maybe if you get 3, then you still get like a free pass to maybe get some other type of ending? I don't know. I don't know. We're now... what's-her-face?
Bex, I'm coming out.
Layla, yeah.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Sean, you've grown a beard.
I'm thinking.
Desmond.
Desmond, what about him?
So, go watch my Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough if you don't know anything about Desmond, is my recommendation.
That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like a, I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
Are they just learning this now? Okay. Yeah, this is the plot point of this second trilogy, is to turn off, to stop what Desmond did in the first trilogy.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It will be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
So the staff, to my knowledge, is from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think you get that due to the Atlantis DLC, because in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, after the main game, there's DLC to go to Atlantis for story reasons. Atlantis is real! And, yeah, you get like a magic staff. I guess it's one of the artifacts from the Isu. And Layla has it, I believe. Like I've said the past couple times, I've played Origins and Odyssey, I've never beaten them. The same as with this game. I've played most of this, I've never beaten Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so we're seeing the ending. I'm seeing the ending for the first time here. Note regarding Cassandra. This must be a first. Eivor actually met Cassandra. This means that Layla, as an Animus host, met a previous Animus host in the simulation. Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of a weird thing I didn't think about. Because, yeah, Cassandra... Yeah, oh, ooh. You kind of met yourself in a way? Oh, that's a weird paradox thing, yeah. I didn't even think of that while we were doing the Scotland stuff.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there. Come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
Okay, I guess we're saying goodbye to this crappy cottage. What kind of camera is that? What does that say? Ziano. Ziano? I like how its model is listed as like ZZ on the side. Or the Z2. It kind of looks like a Lumix. Ziano Alfred 1? Something? Ziano Alfred 2. Okay. As a photographer, I'm always on the lookout for like fake video game cameras to try to see like what their body language is, if they have any branding on them. A lot of them try to mimic Polaroids or Canons. You don't see too many that try to mimic like Nikons, or in that case that would be a Lumix. Those Panasonic and Sony models tend to not be represented in digital media very often. So I'm going to guess that we're going to the same temple we were just at in the Animus, and we're going to do some parkour, and she's going to touch the big glowy orb that Sigurd touched, and Layla's probably going to die, the same way Desmond did.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unzme borturwan di guarde. Ul solas fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz desderehaz. Zohumsi.
You memorized that from the Animus? Okay.
I'm in.
Good. And remember, do not cut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates must still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
Ah, 75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's been about 1,500 years, yeah.
By our reckoning, it's going to go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath.
I think I skipped a little bit of dialogue pausing the menu there, but I'm more curious, is Svala and Basm still going to be on that thing?
Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
Something about that. It looks a little more evil than the last time.
There you are. You're working overtime.
It needs a new CPU fan. We need to put some cooling gel on it.
Ice melted.
Yeah, we're going down. It's a good thing I did all the Animus side quest missions with Layla, like, almost a year ago at this point now.
Pool of water. From all that melted ice.
was gonna say, I don't think there's any way for me to climb up. Oh. That works.
Down. Don't look down.
Shrek, I'm looking down. Why did you let go? Alright. I didn't touch anything.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Thank you. Oh, this over here. Okay. Yeah, the stuff for Layla's not going to be too complex because her physical mechanics in this game are not too deep. It's mostly just parkour. We're not going to be fighting some super Jesus at the end here or something. Yeah, I guess Basm was like the final boss of the game, kinda. Aside from the Winchester and Hamptonshire quest you can do after this. Which I would assume there's going to be a final boss for that section as well. This is more just a nice wrap-up of the Assassin's Quest. So, there will be another part for this. For plot-related stuff. There's still going to be more parts to this anyway, for just, like, the side missions and extra stuff. But those, we'll see when those happen. Because once I'm done with the main story here, the Winchester stuff in the Hamptonshire story plot wraps up and all that, I'm probably going to jump back over to Ghost of Tsushima again.
Why would anyone want to end their life here?
There seems to still be bodies on that thing. Oh my god, they're still here. And, Basm is glitched. He's in an A pose on top of the latching device. He's not supposed to be like that, I don't think. He's just in an A pose, okay. Does he fall into position?
Basim,
No.
after 1,000 years, you're not looking so well.
I mean, he's still there. Okay. That's the thing, they still look relatively alright. They still have this skin, you know, they're 1,500 years old. So this device is also keeping them alive. What happens if I walk into this?
It's just like the enemies. It's just like the enemies.
I love how Basm is just glitched for this. There's been very few glitches through most of the game, and having him glitch like this is amazing.
This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it? Something feels off.
Nah, this looks normal.
What is this?
Oh.
Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
Okay.
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place...
I mean, to be honest, this guy has had literally a millennium to just learn about this space, so he's had plenty of time to figure stuff out.
I contacted you. Through the digital lasses...
He hasn't aged, he hasn't gone insane, he's just spent a lot of time to just exist.
Nowadays, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At last.
Why do they turn into popcorn?
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
I don't know, but it looks kind of cool.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
Are you the Human Torch?
Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside.
Okay, so...
I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades.
must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This no. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
All right, let's touch it. Oh, it's not even physical.
The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
Oh, I can't just completely walk away from him, man.
Interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines, they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No, you do not.
What? How? Of course.
Basm.
Of course.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's free.
Right.
He's as free now as the day when he was hooked up to that machine.
And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
Yeah, I can see what Ubisoft's doing to set up another trilogy if they want. We'll see how that goes with Assassin's Creed Shadows. So Layla is dead? And guess who is still alive? Oh, this son of a bitch.
You with me.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the mad one here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
I like it.
Bex,
I honestly like it.
I had a choice. And I chose to stay.
I think it's batshit enough that it interests me.
I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine.
Oh, God.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, he's wearing the drip.
We have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Look at the wolf shirt! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I love this. It's so nuts.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
He is now the wolf kissed.
You're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
As a long time, as a fan of Assassin's Creed, this is just fascinating to me.
Invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
If you know nothing about Assassin's Creed lore, this is just awkward, weird, and strange. It's that, but knowing the story of the games, it's just fascinating as well. Oh, this actually makes me curious for if and how they're going to continue this story. Oh, he's getting to look at Eivor now.
It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing.
With his furry drip.
Anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
That's the thing. Basim is it's weird controlling him. He seems to have a similar, if not the same, animation rig that Eivor has. I think it's slightly different. But, yeah, Basim's an interesting character. We don't see him too much through an amount of it, and at certain moments he does have a lot of... He was stupid for following Sigurd for most of the story, to be honest, but at the very end he realized he was wrong. And him turning into some type, I don't know, that's the thing, it's not black and white, it's very vague, his character, and I think it's very much intentionally kept that way for his introduction into future games. But you get a gist of his character. The fact they gave him this outfit is just perfect. Perfect. I love it so much. But yeah, I'm just very interested now about him and his character, what's going on. It's gonna be the current day quote unquote stuff in Assassin's Creed is stuff most people don't really like. I find it interesting the same way I find like Just Cause's story interesting. It's not really why you play the games, but it's there. It's in the background if you want to pay attention to it, and I enjoy paying attention to it when it comes up.
A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
But yeah, Basim's in a weird spot where you hate him right now, but at the same time, you're kind of fascinated with, okay, is he really the main antagonist here, or is he actually the protagonist? It's a weird gray area to leave your game in, character-wise. It's very strange. Also, yeah, we just have this dude from 800 something now in the present. That's kind of fun. That's got to be kind of fun, to be honest.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
All right, now we're back to Eivor. Yeah, this game's a little weird at the end. It's weird because it's like I started out this pretty frustrated, and now I'm like, oh, this is very fascinating.
Steady, Eivor.
Oh my god, the pig has tattoos on it.
Eivor, Sigurd,
Toby.
welcome home.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get some type of answer about whatever the true ending for this game is in-game. I'll look it up and bring it up next time, whether or not we got the true ending or some sort of analog of that. Or if not, then what it was.
We missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor. Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... No. You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean's steed my words
For noble deeds thine honor sing. Trail of red, Odin gazed upon the dead. Mighty hall for those who fight, for those who fall. Yeah.
For we who fight, for we who fall.
Splash screen the logo. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Okay. Whoa. Alright, that is done. Oh, hey Dandelion. A gift from the other world. New territories available to forge an alliance. That is the Hamptonshire stuff. Right, so we didn't get a credit sequence. That's a little weird. Maybe we don't get one until after Hamptonshire. In any case, we're done for today. That was all of the assassin-related stuff, I guess. Well, that's the thing. It's not really. There's still the rest of the order. There's still the rest of the order to take out. There's the two, you know, sub-leaders, and then the leader still out there, the father. So we still have to go to Kent, and Vinland also needs to be done as well to get them. So we're not done with the assassin stuff totally yet, but story-wise, core story-wise, we are. Yeah, I started off today quite annoyed with the potential that we might not get the perfect ending for that stuff. I'll see if there actually is any type of... You know, I'm gonna do that right now since I'm just here and I just have the headset on. So, alright, let's Google it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla true ending. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the bad ending is actually the better one. What do you mean? Oh, this is an opinion piece. Yeah, this is actually an opinion piece. This opinion, Sigurd is the absolute worst thing about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Okay. So, yeah, but what is the actual... Ultimately, your Assassin's Creed experience remains unchanged whether or not he accompanies you back to Ravensthorpe. Eivor still becomes Jarl, and Sigurd is still obsolete. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm just reading through a lot of different things right now to see what I can condense into it being an answer.
Eat any good mice lately?
The ravens come back. Okay, most people are saying that it's about this, like looking at the playthroughs and things people are saying online, it seems to be roughly the same. Okay, here's the thing. There are two vastly different Assassin's Creed Valhalla endings. Oh boy, it's raining. Oh, there's even actually some lore. Okay, so there's even some lore about Basim in here that is... Okay. I'm not going to talk about any of this because this might be relevant for a future playthrough. Like, not of this game again, but, you know, some other Assassin's Creed thing. Okay, so with the Sigurd stuff, leaving for Norway, but you have done only one or two, you will be fine and he'll stay in the settlement with you for good. Plus he breaks up with Ranvi, so you're free to be in a relationship with her. So even if you don't bang Ranvi at any point in the game, at the end of the game, he still just breaks up with her. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that big of a difference, even though a lot of these articles are saying it's a big deal. It's like, no, it's straight up just whether or not if Sigurd leaves, like him coming back here. I'm guessing he's not here anymore, and he probably left to go back to Norway. Like, he's probably not in here.
Sigurd.
Oh, no, he is. He just popped in. Okay.
Before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her. Though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with Sigurd, but it literally seems to be if and you... Sigurd either literally just stays here in this town, or he goes back to Norway and just hangs out maybe with, like, his dad or something. I don't know. That, to my knowledge from looking at a bunch of articles just now, seems to be mostly what everyone and everything is saying about the ending. So, you know, I don't care. I don't think it's that big a deal then. Because it doesn't seem to have any... There's no, like, secret cutscenes or anything like that. There's no, like, hidden story lore that I'm missing out on now. That doesn't seem to be a thing. That really doesn't. Maybe there is. I don't know. Everything I just looked at said no, and I'm not getting the hint that that is the case.
My love.
I should go.
Oh, that would be cruel. That would just be terrible for us to break up with her now after she just ended her marriage. So, yeah, I think we're done for today. We'll continue next time with the Hamptonshire stuff. and see how that goes. Oh, let's talk to Hatham real quick, because his boss is now dead. Hatham.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry. I cleared Winchester of the Order, yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Right. Let's see if Retta has anything interesting in the shop. I got a ton of opal from Scotland.
What do you have today?
What time is it? No, this should be working. It's... Oh, there it goes. It just took a while. Weird. I was like, sometimes Retta's shop does not work properly around like midnight to 1 in the morning. It's like 9 p.m. for me right now, so I was like, it should be working fine. A Valkyrie figurehead, weekly selections, the Angel Wing, Dragon Knight Helmet, Black Raven Bracers, Jormungandr Hull, Berserker. We have a good amount of opal, but yeah, nothing. I'm kind of waiting for like a new Raven of some type.
I must be on my...
Goodbye for now.
I'm totally fine sticking with my magical horse, which we haven't really seen at all today. Here it is. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting on Retta for the, like, some type of new Raven to replace this. Now that we're so far into the game. Yeah, there's still more stuff to do. I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. There's Hamptonshire. There's the Asgard stuff. There's Vinland. Is there anything else? The river raids are all done. They've been done for months now. There's still some rather random stuff we can do. There's all the side missions. There's a bunch of side missions in Norway to do still. And then there's still all these blue symbol dots. These are all things we can still do and have little adventures on. So there's still a lot of game left. It's not stopping anytime soon, but once the Hamptonshire stuff's done, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. We'll see. I might not. I might still be very much in the mood for this game. But I think I'll try to lighten up a bit on it and move on to other things. I've been thinking about playing Shenmue 2 recently. We'll see about that. Maybe. I talked a couple parts ago about setting up the Wii U/Wii, so that might be a thing as well. This pig has tattoos. But yeah. I enjoy this game a lot. I was frustrated at the start of this by right now I'm just like, very fascinating, whatever they do next. I want to see. I hope it's good. I hope it's pretty alright. We'll see. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble while I collect my thoughts about all of this towards the end of the game. And we'll continue next time with some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla.